My name is Misaki, and I'm a part-time homemaker. I live with my husband Shota. We actually have a bit of an age gap, and we just got married recently. Today, I came home earlier, so I'm preparing dinner.
Misaki, I'm home.
Oh, welcome back, Shota. Dinner will be ready soon, so go ahead and take a bath.
Yeah, thanks. I see you've made dinner.
We agreed that whoever gets home first would cook, remember?
But you must be tired from work. It must have been tough to start cooking right away.
Making delicious meals for Shota is what makes me happy.
That makes me so happy. I love you, Misaki. I'll help out after I take a bath.
Sure. Oh, but make sure you warm up well.
All right.
I'll be honest, I was nervous about marrying a younger man. Aside from the difference in interests, I wondered if our living habits would clash. But once we actually started living together, there weren't any real problems. On the contrary, I found everyday life to be fun, peaceful, and full of happiness. Then one day, Shota came home in a great mood.
Misaki. I'm home. Hey, listen to this.
Welcome back, Shota. What's up? You seem really excited.
I rushed home because I couldn't wait to tell you.
Something you wanted to tell me?
Actually, I signed a contract for a tower mansion.
What? Do you mean a high-rise condo?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Just when I thought he came home in a good mood, he said he bought a tower mansion. He also handed me a brochure. It was filled with details about the interior with great views and nearby facilities. I couldn't believe it and looked at Shota. Hey, isn't this really expensive?
I'd been interested in this for a while now. Plus, I went to see it and thought you'd like it too.
But the payments might be a bit much for us.
Huh, you don't like it?
I mean, we can't really afford a tower mansion with our current income.
But we're going to live together, right? I want us to live in the best place we can.
That's easy to say, but...
Do you think I made a mistake?
Oh, no. That's not it. I've always dreamed of living in a tower mansion. I'm surprised but happy.
Then you agree too, right?
I'm not lying. Living in a tower mansion was a dream of mine. It did seem like Shota decided on it impulsively. But seeing him so happy made me happy too. Eventually, I agreed to the purchase. A month later, we finally moved in.
All right, the movers have brought everything, so now it's up to us to unpack.
Yes, but it's really spacious, just as you'd expect from a tower mansion. Even cleaning it seems like a big task.
It'll be quick if we both do it. Let's get to it.
Okay. Then, I'll start with the cleaning.
And I'll handle moving the furniture and the bigger items.
Call me if you need help with any of the large stuff.
Will do.
After seeing off the movers, we both started unpacking in earnest. It felt more spacious than I thought, and we were engrossed in the work. We hadn't eaten anything during that time. Before we knew it, it was evening. By then, we were starting to feel tired. Hey, should we take a break?
Huh? Has it been that long already?
Look, it's already evening. I'll go to the convenience store nearby to buy some drinks.
Okay, but I'm going to finish setting up these appliances. I'm almost done.
All right. Do you have any requests for what to buy?
Anything you choose is fine by me.
Is that so? Then I'll just pick something.
Thanks. Take your time and be careful out there.
All right. Oh, I have to remember the new keys too. Taking Shota's words to heart, I left the unpacking and headed to the convenience store. I thought it was close by, but it took longer than expected to walk there. I ended up buying some drinks, snacks to munch on, and dinner bento boxes. There were so many options that it took quite a while to decide. Finally, when I got back to the apartment, I'm back. I got bento boxes too while I was at it. Huh? Is that a guest?
Welcome back. You were quick, you could have taken more time.
Quick? I thought it took quite a while. More importantly, who is this woman?
Oh, this is his wife. You're not as plain as I thought.
Are you a friend of Shota's?
A friend, you say, asking that in this situation. Aren't you a bit slow? Does your brain slow down with age?
Hey, that's really rude to say all of a sudden.
But she's cute, right? This is Lily. Unlike Misaki, she's young and vibrant, right?
What do you mean by that?
Well, Lily is my girlfriend. She's only 21.
Girlfriend?
Yes, my girlfriend. So Misaki, your role is over.
What? Over? What do you mean?
Just what I said. Lily and I will live in this tower mansion, so you should leave.
What kind of joke is this? Shota and I are.
Oh, a married couple. We're obviously getting a divorce.
Right? Find someone your age next time.
Wait a minute. Lily, was it? Did you know Shota was married and still got involved with him?
Yes, I did. I mean, Shota was always wearing a ring. But you know, when you fall in love, that kind of thing doesn't matter at all.
How can you say it doesn't matter?
Shota will be happy with me, so please leave.
What do you mean by that? Do you think that's going to work?
Anyway, I don't want to be with Misaki anymore. Look, here's the divorce papers. I've already signed it, so all that's left is for Misaki to sign. And while you're at it, please submit it too.
Are you serious?
Totally serious. I'm done with older women. So please just leave already.
The woman Shota was with, named Lily, was indeed young and pretty. Facing my confusion, the two of them hurled malicious words at me. I was shocked to discover the affair, but even more hurt by their actions. Seeing Shota's smirking face and Lily laughing along with him, my feelings instantly cooled. I took the divorce papers he pushed towards me. I see. I understand how Shota feels very clearly now. I'll take this.
Really? That's so like you, Misaki. Quick to understand, which makes things easier.
Yay, better make a quick exit or she won't find someone else in time.
Once I sign it, I'll submit it right away.
Oh, really? Honestly, I thought you'd make more of a fuss.
Yo, Shota, did you want her to beg to someone like this old lady? That would just be annoying, wouldn't it?
But you loved me, right? I kinda expected you might put up a bit more of a fight.
Well, I kind of wanted to experience a dramatic scene where she'd cling and beg.
Right? Like something out of a daytime drama. I wanted to experience that once.
Huh? Then I'd be the villain coming in later. Seriously.
Even if you're the villain, Lily, you're cute so you'd be forgiven.
Oh, Shota, you're so smooth.
Standing there stunned, holding the divorce papers while they seemed to enjoy the situation, I gripped the papers tightly, grabbed only what I needed, and left the house. I stayed at a business hotel that night, but I couldn't come to terms with what happened. Deciding to take action, I contacted someone to teach them a lesson. After that, I had moved to a new place and was taking it easy when the intercom? Who could it be? Shota and Lily? Hey, why are you here? How did you find out where I live?
Hey, long time no see. Well, I happened to see Misaki at the station. So, I followed her here.
Followed me. Hey, isn't that rude?
Rude, we have something we need from you.
Need something? After you kicked me out like that, what could you possibly want now? It was Shota and Lily who suddenly came to visit. As soon as I opened the door, they barged in and started pleading with me. Confused, I led them into the living room for now. So, what do you want?
The loan, it's about the loan.
What about it?
We can't pay it. You pay it instead.
Huh, you barge in here and now you're telling me this? You want me to pay the loan for the tower mansion?
Yes, because you were the one who bought it. You have a duty to pay.
I bought the tower mansion. Is that what Shota told you?
Well, that's what Shota said. White.
Yeah, because you were the one handling the payments. You thought it was your house, didn't you?
I felt dizzy. What on earth were these two talking about? After kicking me out, they still had the audacity to demand I pay the mortgage. It was ridiculous. I held my head in my hands and couldn't help but sigh. Ugh. Look, why should I pay the mortgage for a house I don't even live in?
You're my ex-wife, you should at least do that much.
What do you think an ex-wife is?
Anyway, my salary alone isn't enough.
Of course it isn't. After all, I was the one making the mortgage payments at that time. Since you did nothing, you have no idea how much was being paid, do you?
But Shota said you wanted that tower mansion and bought it. You said you would handle most of the payments and that Shota only needed to help. And yet you've neglected the payments, so we came to complain.
Oh, is that what Shota told you, Lily?
What do you mean?
Seems like you don't know, so let me tell you. After the contract for the tower mansion, Shota took a job at a company a friend had started. Unfortunately, the company's performance has been terrible, worse than what he'd earned from a part-time job.
Misaki! You don't need to say unnecessary things.
Oh, I thought there shouldn't be secrets between spouses. Lily has a right to know too. That's why the mortgage payments were made from a joint savings account meant for both of us. Though when I say both of us, I was the only one actually saving money. Shota just spent it.
Why would you say that in front of Lily?
Because we need to clear up any misunderstandings. It's not like I was the one at fault. The one struggling because of low earnings wasn't Shota, it was me.
What? Shota, is it true that you earn so little?
That's just Masaki's nonsense.
No, what Misaki said is true. And it was me who advised her to withdraw the savings from that account immediately.
What? Who are you?
This is Daiki, my lawyer. He's been taking care of my case. In front of Shota, who claimed my story was nonsense, lawyer Daiki appeared. I introduced Daiki to an aggravated Shota, but he seemed unconvinced. Apparently, Shota didn't like that things he had kept hidden from Lily were being revealed. He was clearly hostile towards Daiki. For me, what bothered me more was being driven out and then followed.
Ha. So, what does the lawyer want?
I came here to give this to Mr. Shota. Here you go.
What's this?
As you can see, it's a covenant related to this matter.
I can see that. But why do I have to be asked for alimony? And if I default on the alimony payments, my property will be seized? What is this?
It says here that if I don't pay alimony, a legal notice will be sent to my parents and my workplace. Hey, why do I have to pay alimony?
It's only fair. Lily, you were the affair partner, so you have to pay alimony.
Why am I the one considered the affair partner?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You knew Shota was married because he wore a ring. You knew and still got involved, and even helped drive his wife out. That's clearly an affair.
There's no way I'm signing such a covenant.
That's why I asked lawyer Daiki to come. If Shota says so, then we'll just have to go to court.
There's evidence of Shota's affair and other actions he took. You can't talk your way out of this.
Damn! What a mess.
Shota was unable to argue back after Daiki spoke clearly, and now he clutches the covenant. I have no intention of forgiving them. I exchanged a look with Daiki and then. That's all I wanted to say, so could you please leave now?
Hey! There's no way I can pay this amount.
Exactly.
Oh, is that so? Well, you might as well take out a loan to cover it then.
Why do I have to go into debt just to pay alimony?
Isn't it because of what you did, Shota? You trampled over my feelings and said things that hurt me.
Damn, I was supposed to make Misaki pay the loan and live comfortably.
First of all, that plan was flawed. Who would keep paying a loan for an ex-husband? Nobody would do that, right? Shouldn't that be obvious if you think about it calmly?
Shota, you liar. You said Misaki was naive and easy to deceive.
So, this was your goal from the start. It all made sense when Lily confronted Shota. He had only seen me, his older wife, as an ATM from which to draw money. When faced with that reality, a mix of anger, sadness, and frustration overwhelmed me. I couldn't forgive them. Well, you better reflect deeply on what you've done.
What? That's all you old women are good for. Drop the alimony against me.
You should learn what happens when you anger a more experienced woman. It's a good lesson for you, isn't it, Lily dear?
Don't mess with me, old lady.
That's right, Misaki. This is too much. Reconsider, please.
You two who cheated are to blame. Depending on what you do next, I can even double the alimony.
Double? There's no way I can pay that. Please, Misaki, reconsider.
Yeah, it's all Shota's fault. I'm not involved.
It's all too late now. All right, enough of your whining, please leave.
Misaki, we were a couple, weren't we? Think it over again.
No. If you don't leave, I'll call the police. I kicked out a pleading Shota and Lily from my house. After finalizing details with Daiki, we decided to formally request alimony later. Shota had to pay both the alimony and the mortgage for the tower mansion, and having been low on earnings, he ended up taking out loans. Lily, having known Shota was married and still engaging in a relationship with him, was deemed to have committed adultery. Therefore, she couldn't escape paying alimony and ended up borrowing money herself to make the payments, not wanting her family or workplace to find out. Both of them accrued debt and ultimately couldn't afford the tower mansion mortgage, forcing them to sell it. They were left with debt from the alimony, and still owed payments on the unpaid portion of the mortgage. They thought they had time because they were young, but their future was now burdened with debt repayment. Blaming each other, They faced a bleak future together. As for me, hello, Daiki.
Ah, welcome, Misaki.
I really appreciated your help recently, so I wanted to thank you.
Thanks. I was just doing my job. So, how have you been lately?
Yes. After all that, I moved again and finally settled down.
Is that so? How about your job?
Well, the commute from my new home to work has become too long, so I'm thinking about changing jobs.
A job change.
Yes. Actually, there's been a job I've wanted to try for a while now. I thought this might be a good opportunity to give it a shot.
I see. That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure you'll do well, Misaki.
Hehe, I thought you'd say that, Daiki. I visited Daiki again to express my gratitude. However, he simply said he was just doing his job. Now, I'm considering a career change. I've always dreamed of being involved in managing a cafe, and I'm thinking about working in a restaurant. When I told Daiki, he smiled and encouraged me. I don't know what the future holds, but I don't want to have any regrets. With that in mind, I've decided to live my life true to myself and do my best from here on out.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.